brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, Good Brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, Good Brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin'.
Good people, good brunchin'. How is everybody doing? Welcome, people, to the Good Brunchin Podcast, where we come live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 1. And you got your favorite host. I'm your boy, Bill the Billionaire. Got Tamika Royale and Ace Brown in the building. What's good, my people?
You. What up? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep. And now I just need to ask y'all, did we hear claps? Were the claps going?
Yeah, I heard the claps.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that means I just can't hear it on my end. That's cool. Don't even worry about it. I know the ink producer's doing this thing. But good people, we are here. It is Friday. We are here. We made it to the end of the week. Shout out to everybody over on GS Radio. We tuned in on GS Radio on Wednesdays. The numbers are amazing. We appreciate people from all over tuning in to GS Radio. And that's what it is. We got to talk about it because, you know, we're just a real group here. So, Ace, tell the people what you did today, man. Tell people what you did.
Damn, today. It started yesterday. So, I didn't even tell you. So yesterday, T needed to use the truck for something for work. And then I used her car to do some Amazon runs. I'm like, let's go make some bread, go make a little bit of bread. Well, out here, we're in the country. So what did that mean? Back roads, man. And she has a Nissan Sentra. I'm driving down this road and I'm like, looks like a puddle there. Let me pull over to the right. And I pulled over to the right and I was stuck.
Oh.
I was stuck. So I call Amazon. They're like, you got roadside assistance? I'm like, nah, this is your fault. I'm following your GPS. I'm thinking I'm giving them the business. They was like, I can't do nothing for you, man, and hung up on me. So
emotional damage.
So then I went ahead and called. I called like a local place. The dude was like, send me a picture. Tell me what I'm dealing with. I sent him a picture. He's like, yeah, it's gonna be 180. I said, fuck no. So I went ahead. I was a minute away from my last delivery. I walked there, and this Spanish guy sees me. He's like, what's wrong, Papa? And I tell him, I love Spanish people. Mika, shout out to your people. Because he came through in the clutch. He was like, let me go get my truck. He went, got his truck, and pulled me out. But then I cleaned the car off, and angry producer know about this. I'm starting to drive on the highway to make sure everything good. And my wheel is like doing this at 50. So I'm like, what's going on? I'm thinking I maybe have messed the alignment up, but I'm like, how? I was just sitting in mud. I didn't drive, you know what I mean? I didn't try to do anything. Well, apparently the mud was on the inside of the rim. So 7:30 this morning, I had to take both front tires off and get all of that cake of mud that was in there off. Like this joint is like now like damn near cement. Like I'm feeling that away. Then fast forward, I was like, all right, what time is it? All right, let me see what's wrong with my dryer. It's now 9:30. I got no time before the show. I go check on my dryer and my belt is all the way popped. I'm like, all right, I've changed it before. I could change it again. Hurrying up to change it. Right. Hurrying up to change it. I go ahead and cut my finger smooth open where it's bleeding. And that's when I came on the show. I tell the family, hey, y'all, let me go wash my hands real quick. And my dumb ass wash my hands and wipe it off on my dirty shirt that I've had on all day.
Yeah.
So if my finger falls off, you know why.
We already know. Ace is going to have the virus. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Ace is definitely going to have the virus.
I'm definitely going to have a virus.
Definitely. Meek, what's going on with you, Meek? You over there messing something up right now. Like, what's good with you? How you doing?
I'm about to say Mika's laughing at me like, only this nigga. Only this nigga. Yo, people would think I make these stories up. This should be happening in my life. Like, you gotta be fucking kid.
Y'all don't see me eating. I'm like, yo,
I see,
that's
Meek goes to the movie.
crazy.
She like,
Yeah. That's how Meek was eating. Like it was. She like this. What time? What time is episode 2 coming on? Because
No, I'm thinking in my head, damn, he got mud stuck in his rim. That's why I got stuck.
Yep. And you know what's crazy? Apparently that was on the movie My Cousin Vinny. They talk about that the entire time. Right. Everything I looked up on Google kept referring it to My Cousin Vinny.
Oh my god.
That's all right. Meek, what's going on with you? How you doing? You good?
I'm good. Maintaining, not complaining. We're getting ready for Sunday because y'all know Sunday is the pop-up shop in Harlem. Over there,
talk to 'em.
Four Brothers, you heard? Okay, so not just your quotes. Is hosting her pop-up shop and Two Sisters, Four Brothers. My goddaughter Ashley, aka Nova Soul on Instagram, will be having her table out there with her candles and stuff. My sister Toya, or Expensive Habits, y'all know who she is introducing her hookah accessory. It's called Tasty Ass Smoke. So we all gonna be there on Sunday. If y'all wanna come to Harlem, to 355 East 116th Street, and the spot is called Two Sisters, Four Brothers Lounge. So we're gonna be out there. We're gonna be outside.
And for those that do not know, and you hear the term "you heard," that's not her being ghetto. That's what they say in Harlem a lot. Mika said, "Sunday, you heard?" Like that's a Harlem.
You heard?
Yeah, that's a Harlem thing. I don't want anybody to be like,
no, that's a Bronx thing, darling.
Did the Bronx start that? Did the Bronx start that?
Sure. I don't know why we just can't say it's in New York.
Don't get started. It's you heard? You heard?
Yeah, I thought Harlem started that. My bad.
I thought it was Harlem because of the Jews. So they say the Jews, and I'm just joking. So make sure y'all get ahead and check Meek out. I got my play coming up. I'm almost getting ready. My play is September 28th. Getting ready to Death Do Us Part. We're gonna be at Montclair State University. Tickets is almost sold out. It's a 1:00 show and a 4:00 show. Excited about doing this. It's my character is. It's a funny character, but at the same time, it's a serious character, so it gets to really show that range. So I've just been grinding out with that, locking in with that, and I ain't been in the theater since. No, it's not. It's like not a. I wouldn't call it a comedy. But this is the first time I've done theater since daggone college. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, yo, it's crazy to be back. Huh?
Don't drop that ball.
Bruh, but you got to think it's only 2 of us in this play. It's only
still that puts more of the pressure on.
But this is why this is how serious I'm like it is, because when you're in plays, you got a whole cast. It's like, yo, I can get ahead and lean on this person. I ain't got no lines pretty much in this scene. I'm just saying, yes, and just doing this because you ain't really got no lines. But this, it's straight 6 scenes, like. Up, down, funny, it's gonna be crazy.
Here's the crazy thing. I don't know, like if you guys have never seen live theater, it's a dope thing to experience. Go check Bill out in the play. But just live theater is dope to experience. Bill, I don't know if I ever told you the story about Haas dropping the ball in the play. Did I tell you about that?
Oh yeah, when he said his name,
Be good. This dude named Haas, he was playing his character name was Clyde, but he had to play a comedian. When he gets done, he said, "That's my time. My name is Hassan Oliver." We was like, "Wait, what?" We was like, "Wait, what?" Yo, the entire crowd was confused. They was like, "Wait, is his name Clyde
or Hassan?"
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my man Chris right there. Yo, good dude, actor out here doing his thing. He said he just locked the theater role. He said he's nervous. Oh man, you got
it's
dope.
But that makes you a better actor on television, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I miss it. And then now it's like some days we only got like 2-hour practices. And, right now we're like blocking the whole thing. So it's more blocking it. But then he wants to get ahead and we're start acting stuff out. And then the 2 hours is done. And me and her is like, yo, let's do it. Like, I'm ready to keep going because to be on that thing. So, we do this, the visual joint practicing. But I'm excited just to get back into it. And like, I put the movie down. We was working on writing the movie and stuff like that. So I've just been locked in, but I'm excited. So if y'all able to come out on September 28th, I'll get your tickets till Death Do His Part, written by Daniel Jean, directed by my man Chuck Burke. And shout out to him, man. Chuck With the
I
cake with this
see, I
acid
see,
joint.
I see Chuck on. He was directing something else
He
too.
was directing a TV show yesterday, assistant directing on the TV
Yeah,
show.
that's
I think it's a TV
Chuck
show he's
out here.
working on. So yeah, so Chuck out here doing this thing. But
That's what's up.
people, you already know if y'all want to get ahead and send in anything to us, y'all can send it in to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and we will read it right here on the show. You know, if you got any situations for our Situation Friday, you're gonna get, you know, on Wednesdays we do the red light, green light, excuse me, red light, red flag, green flag. And then we also got this and that, you know, things like that. If y'all want to send anything in, send it into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. But people, this week has been nothing but people sending in Instagram videos. And today we got an interesting one.
You've got
Okay.
mail.
And this is our, you know, you got mail portion, all right, of the show. So people, Tamika Ace, let me just explain the situation. We saw the video earlier. We're gonna figure out how we can start sharing it. But a mom's boyfriend took her son to the barbershop to get a haircut. Son's got to be about 7 years old. He's at the barbershop, and while they're at the barbershop, kid is pretty much almost done. The kid's father comes in ready to get ahead and square up with the dude. Like he's pissed, like you disrespecting me, like you're not taking my son to no barbershop, like going crazy, like in dude face. Wow. Calling the girl out, like his ex and baby mom. He's like, "Yo, you with that thought? You didn't do this and that." Calls her. The boyfriend calls him like, "Yo, your baby father's here. He's trying to take your son. Yo, he's out here going crazy." She's like, "Yo, I told you for 2 years. You know, you haven't been doing this and that. You ain't paying your child support." And he's wilding. He ends up grabbing the kid, gets him out the cage, and like, "Yo, let's go," and took the kid out. He was like, "Yo," the dude's like, "I'm not gonna fight him because you know it is technically his kid." How would you handle this situation? So you feeling some type of way if your baby mother is her boyfriend is taking your son to get a haircut?
Hell no.
You
Smack the
don't feel
shot.
you don't care?
So here's the thing. It was one key line that you said that the baby mother said. It's been 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't taken your son in 2 years to get a haircut. That means you're an absent father. That's what that means. You're an absent father. You have not been around. If she says for 2 years, I ain't talking about the child support.
Yeah.
Forget, because I don't, you know, some people that's within the courts. You could be doing some other stuff. But if she's saying for 2 years, I've been asking you to take him to get a haircut, and you have not, you are an absent father. Where have you been? And now all of a sudden, her thing could have been, hey, can you take him? Because that's what a man's supposed to do. I've been asking his dad, not saying you're his dad, but do you mind taking him? Yo, I take the dude. I take little man. Now, dude did right. That ain't my business. That's between him and father. But the father is dead wrong. Where you been for 2 years, fam? So now you're gonna pop up and you're gonna try to take it out on this man who's an innocent bystander?
But
Nah.
now, as you being the innocent bystander we talking about, how are you responding to the situation?
I'm responding the same way the dude did. Like, yo, this is, you know, first I'm calling her, letting her know, like, yo, you know, your baby father said he wants to take him. Is that okay? Do we need to get the authorities involved? Because I don't know what y'all situation is. I don't know if she told him like, yo, I got a restraining order out on him. He ain't supposed to be within 1,000 feet of my son or whatever. So I don't know. That's my first thing. I'm gonna call. But if she be like, why he taking him? You don't take. No, I'm not getting involved with him. You go ahead, meet him wherever, and y'all get your son back. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm not getting into no fisticuffs with this dude over his own son. I'm not doing that.
All right, I'm gonna come back and ask you another question real quick. Meek, how you feel about that, Meek?
I agree with Ace with the part where the baby mother was like, you haven't been around for 2 years, right? So that means for 2 years, the mom's been the one figuring out how to get that boy a haircut. And now she's involved with somebody and she probably didn't have the time to sit and take her son for a haircut because she is a single mom and she asked her boyfriend to sit and take the baby for a haircut. And it seems like the dad is just mad because another man is taking the boy for a haircut. I could understand if this was, and again, even if he does pay child support, right? It could even be his child support money that's paying for the haircut. You're still not active. You're still not the one that hasn't been taking him to get this haircut for 2 years or whatever many years that she's saying he hasn't been around. So you're making a show for no reason. I feel he's not an active father. So what are you mad about? You're just being a bitter baby daddy. Now, if he was an active father that consistently took his son for his haircuts and had the set barber, then I could understand why that dad has a problem. Why are you taking my son for the haircut when I'm the one that takes my son for his haircut?
Right.
I'm the one that's active and I'm the one that does it. Now, if it would have been that the father didn't have a problem with him taking for the haircut, but took him to a different barber, I could see where the father could have an issue as well. So if the father's not an active father, nigga, get out of here with that shit. You understand? And then, like Ace said, as if it would have been me as the boyfriend, I would have called her like, yo, your baby father's here. He's making a show. What do you want to get done? What is it that you want? He's trying to grab the baby. Do I need to call the authorities? Is he allowed to even have the baby? He hasn't been active for 2 years. Is it because there's a restraining order? Like, you don't know what it is that's going to happen. So I'm going to make sure I call the mom and say, yo, what is it you want me to do? What you want to do?
Right.
So my question to Ace, my question to Ace was going to be, before I ask you a question, let me go into comment. Supervillain said, people got to grow up. I wish somebody would take my son to the barbershop. I don't feel like going as often as I do for my son. So Derek said that's a bad.
But I'm pretty sure Supervillain ain't gonna be missing for no 2 years though.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I want to see my son. Yeah, Supervillain dude needs to change his name to Drake because he's dramatic.
Yeah, like
mom on MTV. Yo, but my thing is this. Now let me ask you this, Ace. You being the boyfriend, are you staying in this relationship after this blow up?
Yeah. The relationship has nothing to do with the fact that this dude because it's not like she said, hey, take him to this barbershop. By the way, my baby father gonna pop up. Y'all gonna get, you know what I mean? It ain't like she told me that.
No. Listen to what I say. Because of the fact of this man, and I'm gonna like kind of meek seen it, but this man was to the point where I'm talking about in his face, like yo, like this, with his fist balled up, like wilding. Like, yo, I'm about to knock you out. Like, that's word on everything. Call, she don't answer, I'm going to knock you out. Right? So he's bringing this type of energy. And dude, like, yo, kind of washing it off. My thing is this. After that, I'm questioning if I want to be in this relationship because ain't going to be so many more times this dude ever going to be able to come into my face. Because if I'm going to be in his mom's life, I'm going to be around your son. Right. So if this is something that I'm going to have to deal with in the relationship, nah, I don't know if I can get ahead and stay in this relationship. Like that whole baby daddy drama, when it comes to me, like that's coming to me. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, I'm questioning if I'm staying in that relationship or not.
The reason why I said I'm not quite, because it's his energy. It's not like this has happened. Like I'm straight up telling him, like, bro, back up. Cause now this has nothing to do with her or the kid. You're disrespecting me. And some dudes, I've been in that situation before where you mess with a female that got a kid and the baby father tried to pull her, I'm a punk him roll and see where it's at. You know what I'm saying? They try to do that. So they could go back to you and your soft ass boyfriend. You know what I mean? Because they want to see how they gonna push your buttons. Fam, this has nothing to do with her or the kids once you get in my space and you do something. Because now every time I see you is on site. And it's not gonna. I'm gonna deliberately come around. I ain't gotta be with her no more. I'm gonna deliberately come around and fight you because we're gonna have problems. But my thing is to be the mature one at that moment. Like, fam, back up. Let's go ahead and see what she want to do. I have no issues. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she wants to do, you all go ahead and handle that. You know what I mean? But if the roles are if like Mika said. If I violated, he has every right to be upset. If I went ahead like, man, I don't worry about it. I take him to the barbershop, man. He an hour late. He has every right to be upset. But if you just came out of nowhere, bro, I don't even know you. But right now, you taking it out on me, you gonna wind up getting dealt with. And then it's gonna be even more of an issue because now I'm gonna be wondering, like, yo, like Mika said, what's the reason why this dude ain't been around? Oh, he was abusive to you. All right, let's see if he abusive now that I'm around. Let's see how far that go. Because I already
I'm
gave him one
like
ass whooping. I'm gonna give it to him again.
even Supervillain said I had to beat up my ex's baby daddy because he was mad I was around. He was absent but magically present when I was there.
Yep.
He said he left her though. He said he left her.
But now here's the thing. Sometimes you get the women that will throw you in the position. Not saying this happened with Supervillain, but now Supervillain won that one. Now I'm not saying he wouldn't have won another one. Supervillain won that one. Now she using that as a thing. You better do this before I get my boyfriend to whoop your ass. Like, nah, you're not gonna keep putting me in
That's
a
so
position.
immature.
Right, yeah, you're
That
not
is so
going to do
immature.
that. Now that I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Supervillain didn't go over there like, that's your baby father? Hey, yo, meet me outside, fam. I'm pretty sure Supervillain didn't do that.
I'm gonna sit and put myself and like reverse the roles, right? I'm gonna say it's me and I'm with somebody and I decide to go take his daughter to a different hair salon, right? And everybody knows how I am with my child, with my kids, and with their hair. If it would have been that my boyfriend has this child that he's taking care of because again, there's single fathers out there that take care of their kids. Shout out to Supervillain, right? So if he tells me, can you do me a favor and take my daughter to the hair salon to get her hair done? I'm gonna take her to the hair salon and get her hair done, especially if the mother hasn't been active for 2 years. Do you take her to a hair salon? No, I'm gonna take her to my hair salon. You understand now? If his baby mother comes in, she has a problem. I'm gonna sit, of course. I'm gonna call him. But now, when you in my face and you talking about you're gonna punch me in my face,
I ain't got nothing to do with the
I'm
kid.
gonna try my best. Trust me, I'm gonna try my best to keep my cool because I don't want to react in a way. I don't want the kid to get scared of me because no matter what, that kid still lives with her father and I'm with her father. But you got but amount of times to sit and make a threat in my face because, like Ace said, even if I'm not with your baby father, even after I'm still head hunting for you.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna leave him. I won't leave him because of that because it's not his fault nor the child's fault. It's not their fault that she's bitter. It's not your fault, and maybe sometimes that's just what it's. Sometimes what it is just the baby mother trying to sit and test the new person's gangster to see how they are until you get their ass whooped and then you don't hear from them again. Oh my God, I get it. You understand? But and not all the time you're gonna fix things with violence because again, throughout that whole video, I respected that man for not reacting the way he did because the child was there. He went and he called and he said, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it at that. But not everybody's gonna handle that situation. Like homie was in his face.
And on top of that, most of the time, and then I read the comments, most of the time it's to a point where they sit there and they're doing it, like I said, deliberately. They don't really have an issue. They just don't want this person to have another person. So I'm gonna do it to make you miserable for God knows how long. Supervillain said, well, Cash said, I wonder how many women would have had an issue if it was the girlfriend taking her daughter to get her hair done, which is what Mika was just talking about. Supervillain said, facts, Ace, that was part of the reason why I left, which is what I was saying as far as she was using that. Oh, my boyfriend to beat you up again. Now you're not gonna keep putting me. You're not gonna keep
me in
hurting me.
Right?
Now I'm out because you're immature. I'm not doing that. Chris said I had a very similar situation with my stepson's dad. He tried to pull the I beat the white boy's ass card. Obviously, he didn't know I was a trained fighter. Now you think we're BFFs. Yeah. And sometimes sometimes that'll be that way. You know what I mean? Supervillain said, nah, Mika snuff her.
Don't say Tutti come out, baby.
Yeah, Tutti come out, baby. Yeah.
Everybody know that when that Tutti come out.
Yeah, but I understand. Like I said, I totally get it. I don't think that my man was wrong for handling that situation, but I do think that, understand this. If you don't do understand the next situation, he's gonna come and say something again because he's just trying to test his gangster. And you don't have to go with violence, but you gotta let him know, like, fam, we're not doing that over here. We're not.
But you know what?
I don't feel like you should have to go ahead and deal with that. Like, that's my thing is, why do I even have to deal? Like, if I'm with this girl, right, and her baby father, like, it's just a consistent thing. Like, yo, he always over here complaining about this. He's so involved. Like, If you don't have that under control, I can't be in it. Like I'm already got to deal with it. I'm good. Like I'm
She
out.
can have it under control, but it still could be him just trying to
It's him.
flex to
It's not
do.
right. It's not
Yeah,
even her. It's him.
and like I said, sometimes it's just the dude. It's just yo, fam.
You could
We're
even
not,
go through that, even if it's
not
not
doing
a baby father or a baby mother. It could even just be the ex.
that. Yep,
It could just be an
man.
ex, a
We're
person
not
that's just
doing
an
it.
ex, and they still like bitter and stuff like that.
I had to
Like.
tell.
But what?
Go ahead, Meek. I'm sorry.
No, what baffled me about the video, right, was the little homie was just sitting in that chair getting his hair cut. Like, yo, my father
Facts.
does this shit all the time.
Yeah, it looked. He
Like, this
wasn't
is something that I'm
crying.
used to.
He wasn't
He
crying. He
wasn't
wasn't sitting
crying, and
there.
he looked like
Yeah.
he was like 7 years old. He wasn't crying. The barber was still cutting the kid's hair. The barber still cutting the kid's hair. You understand what I'm saying? And the kid had like no, like he was just looking like it was something that's typical
Like
for the
this is how
kid.
he acts. This is how he
Mm-hmm.
acts. Supervillain
So
said.
it's something that's new.
Supervillain said, "I'm not gangster. I'm far from a punk, though. Knowing my stupid, I fought dude because he disrespected me. I don't fight over no kitty, but I'm not going to be a guard dog." Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the
Right.
time, you don't have to fight over the person. You know what I mean? And he said, "Plus, I got kids to get home to." Carmen said, "It's so fucked up to tell somebody to punch my baby daddy because he can't fight. I would be devastated if he whooped my man." You know, and
Yeah,
Cat
what
said,
if he come home?
your
What if your
man
man
don't
come
got
home and be
his
like this?
something you
What if he
did in
come home and be
that.
like this? Yo, your baby daddy fucked me up, man.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like I said, I mean, that is a fucked up way to find out he ain't got no hands. But the thing is, like for me, I can only speak from my situation on both sides. One, I had to tell my ex when she started dating this dude. I had to tell him, I said, "Look, fam, I'm not here to stop whatever y'all got going on. I'm here to make sure that my daughter has a sound household on both ends. So if you're gonna be in her life, I need you to do the things that a man would do in place of a young girl. That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to do no more, no less. So if you don't think it's right for you to smoke and drink in front of somebody you consider a little sister, because actually he had a little sister the same age as my oldest. So if you don't do that in front of your little sister, I don't expect you to do it in front of my daughter. If you don't sit there and do whatever, all I'm saying is do what you think a man your age should be doing in front of a girl her age. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to raise her. I'm not asking you to be a father figure. I'm not asking you to do none of that. I'm just asking you that as long as you
respect.
Yeah, that's as long as you in this space, that's it. And he was like, cool. He thought it was going to be the yo, what's up? Why? I'm like, I'm done there. And that's that's what the problem is. Most of the time, the dude is not done with the woman. He wants the woman back. And the woman ain't giving him no play. That's what I'm saying, Bill. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with it. But sometimes the woman has told him no over and over and over. And he's still sitting there. But I'm saying, though, Meek, you don't love me no more? No, I don't love you like that. But hey, you said like that, so it's a chance. What are you talking? I'm saying I love you because you my kid's father. I don't love you like I want to be with you. I love Ace. I want to be with Ace. Yeah, but he is he throwing it down the way nigga, why? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some of these dudes just want to see where they stand at.
Yeah, Bonnie said
Yo,
the
Bonnie.
toxicity
Yo,
is
Bonnie.
if my baby daddy beats up my man, then we gotta go jumping. My
Come on
baby
now.
daddy can't have one up on me.
Bonnie,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be like, "That's your man." That's my man.
That's
Come
it,
on now.
We jumping that nigga. We
Come
tag
on
team.
now.
I'm my turn. Let's go.
Yeah.
I agree,
But
Bonnie. I agree.
people, we appreciate y'all sending those in. So please send those in. You can hit us in the DM. Pause. That sounds crazy. You can send it in the DM. That
Slide
sounds
in the
better.
DM.
Pause. All right, so yeah, you can send it there, or you can send it to the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. We appreciate you. Please send those in, send those situations in. We'll read them right here on the show. But people, like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and promote anything you guys have going on, y'all can go ahead and send those flyers in, and we let y'all know, little deals that we go ahead and put together. We won't be on these only these platforms, and to go over on GS Radio also. It's a good way to get your businesses, your events, and all those things out there. So if y'all want to get in participate or be a part of that, send them into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, and we will get ahead and give you all the information in regards to that. But people, it's Friday. Y'all know it is Situation Friday, and we sit here and we listen to our brother Ace. We don't know what he got up his sleeve, but it's Situation Fridays. Ace, what's going on, man?
What up? All right. Well, we might as well stay along the same side of what that is, but it's a little bit different because I just want to see what you guys think in these situations. So let's start this one off along the same lines. A man has full custody of his daughter, and the mother is a hairstylist. And whenever he goes to get the hair done, the man takes his daughter to the mother, who's a hairstylist, to get her hair done. She charges the man as she would any other customer. Father is upset because his thing is, hey, this is your daughter as well. Mother says, I don't care. I pay child support. You got to pay where you weigh. Is she wrong for charging the father?
I don't want to say wrong. She petty as hell.
I don't see it wrong. I'm gonna be
But
honest with you.
that's petty. Yo, this is your daughter. So listen,
It's petty. It is petty, but listen, you gotta
you're a
remember. You gotta
hairstylist. This
listen.
is your daughter.
She's a hairstylist, right? Yes, she is a hairstylist. I will never do that. I'm not gonna charge my baby father for me to. I do my own kids' hair.
But you pay child support though.
But I pay child support, right? So you're bringing her to me, to my salon during my business hours while I'm working to sit and make money to pay you child support. Give me my 150 and I'll give that shit back to you.
Stop, bro, stop.
Hey,
yo. Hell no. Y'all
But
wilding.
that's petty as hell. I could see where her petty is coming from. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that because I definitely won't. But I'm definitely not hurt. But I see where her pettiness is coming from. I get it.
No, I
It's
think
petty.
she's coming from a hurt place because there's no way, yo. So now, like, yo, all right. So when she at your house, make sure her hair done. Like, I'm putting that, like this.
Because see, now that the thing is. But the thing is, not only that, the way I look at it is this: if I took her somewhere else, you would be mad.
Exactly.
If I took her somewhere,
so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it somewhere else, and I'm gonna pay somebody else that money I would have paid.
Right.
I'm just gonna if I gotta pay that, I'm gonna.
If she was to take that to court, she will definitely lose. If she was to sit and take some shit like that to court, she will definitely lose. But I could see where her pettiness is coming from. Again, I'm saying that's fucking petty as hell, but it's a smart petty.
It's a smart. I mean, don't get it twisted. On that side, yo, I prefer.
It's because, like, yo, again, I'm paying child support for the kid, for our kid. Of course, I get it. It's our kid. But I'm paying child support, and it's not like if I'm doing her hair when I'm home. You're bringing her to me during business hours when I'm working. When I could be making when I'm doing my daughter's hair while you're bringing her during my business hours for me to do her hair. I could be making that one something probably more. But I gotta do my daughter's hair.
When you get your weekends, you make sure you do her hair. All right. Because listen, if not, I'm going to another hair salon. Okay. If you either do her hair when you're off your business, I get it. It's your business time. But when you have your daughter for the weekend, make sure her hair is done. If it's not done, guess what? I'm taking her somewhere else. If you feel some type of way, I'm gonna use the money that you pay me in child support and to get your daughter's hair. Go somewhere else. We're not gonna.
And I get it.
Cash said, actually, she is right because you're taking money out of my pocket during business hours. She has to get her hair done after business hours.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. When I get the business out, I get that. But I'm talking about. But there ain't no excuse. She's like, I ain't doing after my business. When I get home, I'm relaxing. No, that's your daughter.
Right. I was just about to say that. The crazy thing is you'll get mad if I took her somewhere else. And then who's to say that after business hours, you won't be like, look, I've been doing hair all day. I don't feel like doing hers.
Look, you can't say I don't feel like being a parent. That's just doing the hair is just being a parent.
Listen, I will never, but I could see where her petty
will come out. So who knows?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I can't, and I got a baby father that I never put on child support. So yeah, it's petty, but I won't do it. But I can see where her pettiness is coming from.
Texas Stars Dawn said, Well, at least he took his daughter, and not his new
And not his
girlfriend.
new girlfriend.
Yeah, at least not the
And
new
Vonnie
girl.
said she can
Come on now.
go.
She
Vonnie
probably would
said
have
she can
charged
go.
that extra $75.
Look, she said, look, she can go to the new girlfriend as long as her new girlfriend can do hair.
Could
Now,
do
how do
hair.
y'all feel about that? If the
What if
girl,
she
yeah,
can't? But what? Wait, what if she can't do hair? It's just that she ain't charging me.
mm. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank
See
you.
how your
First of
face?
all, I can't speak on that lady because only two people touches my daughter's hair, and it's me or Danielle. So I can't speak on
But
that
that's what I'm
part.
saying. I take her to it. You telling me I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I don't want to do it on after hours because I've been doing hair all day. I take it to my new girlfriend or I take it to somebody else, and they cannot do hair, but they not charging me. Would you be mad?
Look.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna keep
mad.
taking them there until you get. You make time. Make time for your daughter to do your daughter's hair.
I'm gonna
There's
be
no
mad,
way
but I'm
you
gonna
can be
make
like,
time.
come on.
I'm gonna
Son.
be mad and be like, you know what? I'm gonna just do this shit myself.
Cat said, I'm gonna tell her that's why I spend your child support money in Clap City.
All right. So what's the next situation, bro?
All right, here we go. You move to a new state because of a new job. Never been here before. You move, pack up everything, and you meet someone when you're out on the town. Went ahead and searched, found a place. Y'all really go ahead. Y'all share some drinks, share some laughs, and y'all have a one night stand. You see the person the next day at your job, confused, only to find out it is your new boss's significant other. They look at you like they may come clean out of guilt. Would you tell your boss first, or would you play it out? Would you let it play out?
I'm letting that shit play out.
Yeah, we gotta play that.
You didn't know. You didn't
I'm
know
letting
this.
that shit play out. Let it play out. And if my boss comes to me, I'm be like, nigga, I ain't know.
Nah,
I ain't
I
know.
gotta talk.
There's nothing that
I
could
gotta
be
talk
done.
to her.
I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out, and I'll be like, no, it wasn't me. You got me confused with somebody else because it definitely wasn't
It
me.
wasn't. You gonna hit her with the shaggy? You gonna hit her with the shaggy?
It was me. You met me. What I drank. I don't drink that.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
I said,
I'm like,
you
hey, nice
do
to
it.
meet
No,
you.
sir.
Soon as I see, I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Your name is? Because I don't know you. Like, I don't know
You don't
you.
remember me from last night? We was here and we went here and then I'm gonna be like, I was asleep. What are you talking about? Do you know what time I have to be at work today? Because y'all depend on me up in here. You think I was at work?
Remember,
No.
but remember, the thing is, she looks like she's about to tell. Like
And
she
I'm
give
playing
you
that.
this look.
Go ahead, go tell. You snitching
And
on
I just
yourself because
moved.
I don't
The
know who you
crazy joint
are.
is we just moved. I just moved
You
all the
just
way out
move.
here for
You
this
just
job.
move.
So it's got to be a good job. And now imagine if she comes clean, is like, babe, I'm sorry, but I slept with that young man right there. Talking about Bill, the new guy? Yes.
Yo,
You're
you have
fired.
a leg to stand on, really. You
No,
don't
this is
have a
my
leg
first
to
week.
stand on.
He's gonna
Marco, who
find
this
some
woman?
reason to be like, I don't think this is gonna work here. He's gonna find something like,
Mm-mm. I'm not even gonna speak it to. If I look at them and it looks like they're gonna snitch, I'm just gonna walk away and manifest that they don't. And like I said, if they do, I don't know you. You are crazy. I
And
just
see,
moved out here. I don't know nobody out here. I just moved
right,
out here. Who the fuck
right,
I know?
Vonnie said it could be the first time I pretended like I know someone.
right. Texas started saying, Harper, who this woman? Hey, I'm with you.
Oh,
I'm with you. I think more so letting it play out. You roll the dice, but it's a safe dice to roll because now you got to sit there and be like, hey, listen, this ain't a back and forth thing. It ain't like we did it 3, 4, 5 times. Hey, we only did it one time. You was drunk, I was drunk. Hey, it is what it is. I don't know what your whole situation is, but don't bring me into it. If you want to say you cheated, just say you cheated. Don't bring me into it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you feel you need to, if you
come
feel you
clean.
need
If
to
you need to
set
come
yourself
clean,
free and come clean,
right?
don't
Come
use
clean,
me.
but don't bring me into it. Just
Don't
like,
bring me
yo,
into it.
I
Talk about the other
cheated.
niggas.
Yeah, I cheated.
Don't talk about me.
Who you cheat with? Don't. That's not
I
important.
cheated
not
with Dan
important.
from the bar 2
That's
blocks
not
from your
important.
mother's house. That's who I cheated on with. Do not say you cheated with such and such from the company because no.
Right.
Yo, Cassie, you know how many black men look like me? Bald head with a beard. Mika calls me Ace at the damn time. Yo.
I'm with it. Supervillain said I was in my last supervillain advancement class last night. Cool story. Wasn't me. I'm serious. I'm serious though.
Yo, here comes security.
I was about to say, here comes
Not too much
security.
on me.
Not too much on me. Hey.
Hey.
Look, hey, Bonnie, like this. Section 204. Calm it down.
Calm it down. Tell Bonnie.
Easy.
Bonnie be like this. Bonnie go over there and show her age with her security. She be like, hey, simmer down over here. Simmer down.
Simmer down
over here.
Yo, they said, Ace, where you coming up with these 2B scenarios?
The 2B situation. We're gonna call it 2B Friday situation or 2B situation Friday.
None of these joints is. I'm not gonna say they're not, but I literally don't. I try not. Me and Bill always talk about this, and I think the four of us have discussed it. But I know Bill and I have discussed it all the time. When I watch 2B movies, I try to watch what not to do. Like I don't be paying attention. I'm like, all right. So when this is what we're not. We're
not going this route.
We're not going to do this. All right, here we go. Another one. Here goes another one. All right, you allow a family member to use your car. You know what? I'm gonna scratch that. I'm not even gonna say a family member because I want to see if it would be different for a family member and friend. You just allow someone to use your car. Okay, they get pulled over for the bulb, the back tail light being out. That's what they got pulled over for. However, because of that, they got arrested for weed, which they told you they were transporting to someone. We are in a state that weed is still illegal, people. So that's why I'm putting that there. So we're not talking about your New Jersey, New York's where it's okay. Let's talk about pre-weed being legal. They get arrested for weed. However, they told you in borrowing the car, I am going to take this weed. I gotta go give this to so-and-so. I got an eighth, gotta drop it off. You knew this. Do you feel obligated to help out with the bond?
Ain't no way.
To help with the bond?
Yeah, gotta get them out now. Come on now. Come on. You're not gonna help out? Y'all not. They told you. What
this is the thing. This is the thing.
Out. If it wasn't for your bub being out, I don't get pulled over.
Let me raise my hand. I'm gonna raise my hand right now, and I'm gonna say this with every bit of my soul. I'm not trying to put myself in no, because I know the government watches the shit like this. If you borrowing my car to do something illegal, it's your responsibility to make sure everything is set with that car. And that goes for anybody that sits and pushes anything. You want to sit in traffic, you want to use my car, make sure everything is good with that car before you use it, because you're using it to do something illegal. It's not me. Now, that light bulb could have happened while you was driving. But overstand, you're using this car. So it's your responsibility that the car that you're choosing to sit and transfer shit, that is up to par and ready for it. Because if not, that's your fault. So no, I don't feel I am responsible for that bond.
I agree. I'm with that same thing, because I'm sitting there saying, if we sit here, you take the car and you hit a bump, you hit a pothole, and then the back light goes out. What that got to do with me? You knew everything that you was doing. You was responsible for everything that happens. If you were to get into an accident, that's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like
you could be transferring from an 8 to 10 fucking kilos of coke. You are responsible to make sure that that car that you were about to transport this shit in is supposed to be good. It's not my responsibility.
Facts.
Now, if you would have been just driving and then, you got pulled over and you had weed in the thing and it wasn't transporting anything. That's one. You're not transporting anything. You used my car. I didn't know the brake light was out. You understand what I'm saying? You got pulled over. I didn't know the brake light was out, but I'll still be nice enough to try to help out with the bond. But nigga, you telling me that you're doing this shit for illegal shit? Get the fuck out of here. You wild.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. If they got a ticket because the tail light is out there, it's using your car, you paying the ticket?
I'll help with the ticket.
Yeah, I'm paying the ticket.
I'll help with the ticket with no problem, because I don't think that tail light could have been out while I had it and I didn't notice. You understand what I'm saying?
What if it went out when they had it?
We don't know. We don't know if it went out when it happened. You understand what I'm saying? So if it comes to a ticket because of the tail light, I will help with the ticket because I don't know. The tail, it
All
could
right,
have
so
happened.
is he gonna help with the tail light?
Who?
The dude that was driving, you gotta buy the ticket and you gotta go get a new tail light. He gonna
How
help you
much
with
is
the
a
tail light.
bulb? A bulb is
Nah,
Yeah,
like
forget that,
yeah,
man.
$5.
yeah.
Nah, man.
But
Nah, man.
I'm
I'll
gonna pay.
sit. I'll
Save
sit
my
and,
I'll
$2,
pay
and
that.
and do the late. Like I'm not
Yeah, I'm
gonna.
gonna
I'm
pay
not
that.
gonna exaggerate that much. You understand what I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna
saying? Like
pay
nigga,
that.
I don't have a problem changing the freaking tail light. And I have a problem helping you with the ticket because again, I don't know when that shit happened. It could have happened with me. It could have happened
Right,
with you.
right. I'm
But
gonna
if you
pay.
get locked up, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, because you're not
That
getting
don't
locked
got
up.
nothing to do with
You're
me.
not getting locked up over
Tail
a
light.
tail
A
light
tail
bulb.
light, nigga, you getting
You got
locked up for
locked
the
up. You got
choices
locked
that
up
you
for the
made.
weed. Yeah, you got locked up for the weed, and
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing to do with that. So, all right, here we go. Something fun because I know we almost down for time. So here is something fun. A question, situation, something fun. Your friend and you go to the Price is Right show. Y'all are sitting there, everybody's having a good old time with their name tags.
Right.
And they say to your friend, they call your friend name, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. They go ahead and every time they turn around, you helping them out with the answer. They done made it through so far that they win a grand prize based off of your answers. Every time they turn around, they look at you and you give them the answer, and it's cha-ching. They win. They got a grand prize of a new car. Who car is it? Theirs? Yours? Do you share it?
Wait, what? If we both go to the show together.
I'm both at the show, but you in the audience.
Uh-huh.
This ain't Family Feud, so y'all don't win it together.
Right.
They call her.
And they just call her. She ends up being the lucky person that
She's
gets
a
picked.
lucky person, but every
That's her
time
car.
she turns
That's
around,
her car.
you giving her the answers.
But
That's
she
her car.
got that's her car.
That's her
That's
car
her.
because
I
I
can't.
don't like this. That's her car.
I'm not gonna sit here and take. She chose right. First of all, you gotta look at the whole purpose of the show, right? You gotta look at the whole purpose of the show. Everybody's there. Anybody could get picked, and we end up whoever's picked falls dependent on the people in the audience. So not all of them, but which one should I pick? I'm gonna go to my friend. I'm gonna trust my friend. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm
exactly.
saying? I'm gonna want my friend, bitch. I want you to. You got picked. You can win. You can win because you
Yeah.
got picked. So I'm gonna help my
I
friend
know
win.
all
That
the
don't got
answers. I
nothing to
got
do
you.
with me.
It's like I got
you.
all the
It's
answers. I
this. Do
got
this.
you.
Do that. My friend got the car, but I'm not gonna be like, bitch. I own half of
But,
it.
and that's the true meaning of like I'm gonna celebrate my friend. Like I'm happy that
Right.
I'm able to get ahead and like give those answers. Like yo, here, no, I know this. Boom,
Right.
you
My
win,
friend got
you get
picked.
the
Yo,
car.
my
I'm
friend got picked.
celebrating, yo.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
if there's cash involved, now if I'm the winner, I might throw y'all here.
I'm
Boom,
gonna throw
I'm
right.
gonna throw you something. I'm definitely gonna throw you something. Yo, you know here.
Cash said that's her car.
I don't expect
Ace said, if I help you
nothing
on
from my friend if she wins or he wins. I'm not gonna expect nothing. That's your win.
Cash said, if Ace help you on the test and cheat, I got an A2. No Ace. I got an A.
Yeah, the crazy.
I would say this.
Hold on,
It's your car.
hold on, before you say something, right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. We have a test, right? And Ace is giving you all the answers, right? And you get all the A's, right? And everybody's like, yo, you got A's too. Ace don't like this energy. So now Ace got the answers to the next test, but now Ace want to be the only one that gets the A on shit. He want to
Nah,
give you
yo.
some and then not give you all of them. Ace one of those like this, nah, no. And then Ace got a whole A. You sit there like, well, I gotta go.
So
Ace
check
like,
it out.
nah, it's only about me right now.
I'm gonna tell you
You
a
know what,
test
Bernie?
story.
I
I'm gonna
agree.
tell you a test story, and then I'm gonna tell you how I feel about the situation. My man Blue, Bill, that I told you about. My man Blue, we taking a chemistry test. He got the cheat sheet for chemistry. I got the cheat sheet for math. Well, chemistry, he giving me all the answers. I put him down. I go to walk up to hand it to the teacher. He stands up and sits right back down. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He trying to like give some kind of
Play it off.
separation behind, you know what I mean? I walk out in the hallway. I'm standing in the hallway for like 30 minutes. Like, where's this nigga at? He come out with the down look. I said, what's up, man? He's like, yo, that was the wrong cheat sheet. I got a 14 on my mid.
Emotional damage.
Yeah,
That's true story.
days, yo.
True story.
I
I
remember
swear
those
to you.
days.
Yo, Ace,
Yo.
you need to just write a book.
Yo, I
You
swear
need
to
know
you.
what? Just do a cartoon. You need to just have somebody just do a
Yo,
cartoon.
Bill, did we talk about that? Did we talk about like
Yeah,
trying to get cartoons? Yo, for real. But now
You need to do a cartoon on your life.
Yeah.
that is crazy. But here's
A whole
the thing.
anime.
What my thing is with the car, that's their car. So that's Bill's car. But every time I need it, I think I should be able to ask for it. It's like, yo, you wouldn't
We drove there. We drove. Look, Ace. We drove there in my car, and then we won. Then I win a car.
Hey, yo,
I like
my
this.
man.
And then I like this. Then I got this. Yo, drive my other car. My car. We came in. You drive that one home. I'm gonna drive the
when
new
I
one.
get out the car, we're having a different conversation. If I drove your car, you driving a new one, I'm like, yo, how that joint drive? You like, yo, it's good. I'm like, so where the deed on this one? Because this old one is mine. I'm leaving. What Denzel Washington say to James? I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
You won the car, and we drove in your car, and we gotta drive back 2 cars. The least you could do is let me drive the new car back home.
Yeah.
Let me drive the new car back home. Let me do that. Let me enjoy it. But one thing I did agree that Bonnie said was, I don't want no parts of the car, but if I need you to take me somewhere, don't ask me for gas.
What? Yo, word is born. I suppose.
Well, I agree with that. What Bonnie said. I don't want no parts of the car or nothing. Like, good, my friend, you're my friend, whatever you want it. But I think that don't ask me for gas. Unless we're going really, really far and I'm gonna help with gas.
Unless it's your significant other or your mom's or your pops, I got automatic shotgun. I got like I want to see somebody sitting in the front and you like this. Yo, you like, get up. Ace got to get
Ace want his name written in the head.
Shotgun.
Ace said my name got to be written on that. Like there's a rule. Anytime we go somewhere, no one can sit in that seat. If I'm
any modifications.
No, you know the stickers, the back of the windshield.
Yo, he's like, yo, so what percentage tints are we gonna get? Like,
that's how we on.
No. Ace wants them to put in the back rear view window the nice little stickers with the letters gonna says Ace help me win this car, and that's gonna stay on the back of the car. Ace help me win this car.
Like this. Look, hey me, I'm on the type like this. I'm like this, Bill. Hey, I got something for you, bro. You know I love you. Like, what you got? I give him a Giants license plate holder. He be like, my man, I appreciate you. I be like, that's for the front. And here's the Chiefs for the back.
Yo, I don't want to. Yo, real talk. Thank you, Ace, for telling me this. I will never go to the Price is Right with you. Okay.
Here's the Chiefs for the back. I'll be putting it on there. I'm like this. It matches perfectly. Red and blue do match. Look at y'all colors.
Yo.
I can't.
He said if you close one eye,
that's it. They be like this. God. You know how people name their car? Bill will go to say name. I'm like, I got it. It's called Giant Chief. That's what this is called.
The Giant Chief mobile.
The Giant Chief automobile.
Yeah.
What's gonna be the name of that Instagram?
I don't know. We gotta.
How y'all gonna call that Instagram? The Giants and Chiefs Instagram.
The Giants.
Because you know Bill got the G16 and how that's gonna fit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be GS. What is it? GC16.
Look, if you park at G16, I'm in the car. Like I'm just sitting here with it. I just
said, he said, "This is me." Hey, excuse me, can you not lean on the car, please?
Yeah,
this is your car. He said, "No, it's Bill's."
It's Bill's, but I'm a shadow owner. I'm a shadow owner.
I'm the shadow
owner. Look, I
instead of the co-owner, I'm the co-winner. I'm the co-winner.
I'm the shadow.
He said I can't with the car.
Come on, man.
But people, we thank y'all for tuning in today. We thank y'all for tuning in to the Good Brunchin Podcast Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We appreciate y'all. We hope y'all enjoy the rest of your week. Ace, what you got going on this weekend, man?
This weekend, I have a private event. I got 2 events actually, but they're both private events. Somebody's celebrating their 50th birthday, so I'm hosting that. Whole bunch of games and stuff like that, doing the MC thing. And then Sunday, getting prepared for Sunday night football. That's what I'm doing. What about you, Meek? What you got?
I told you we got the pop-up shop in Harlem at Two Sisters, Four Brothers, 355 East 116th Street. You heard? So with not just your quotes, she's hosting again her own pop-up shop at the lounge. And my goddaughter, of course, Nova Soul, will be there. My sister, Expensive Habits, where her tasty ass smokes, will be there. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. It's from 2 to 6 p.m. So make sure you guys pop up. There's a lot of wonderful, wonderful women entrepreneurs that are there promoting and pushing and selling their products, from waist beads to clothing, candles, so many other stuff.
Go,
so
girl.
make sure you guys pop out on Sunday in Harlem, okay?
Bill, what you got?
This weekend, I'm actually just working on the play right now, just locked into that. And then the following weekend, the 28th is the actual play, so y'all can go ahead and check that out. And then I will be in Delaware next week, Sunday, doing the second service anniversary out in Dover, Delaware, comedy show out there. So we got that. And look, the tickets for the October 19th at City Lounge Comedy in the City is back. Ace Brown will be in the building, people. Ace will be out here in Newark, New Jersey. So we'll be there with Big Mama Badass. Dre will be co-hosting the New Jacks, and you get yours truly. So it's gonna, if y'all want tickets, the tickets are no longer early bird, so they're $20 now. But if you want any tickets, hit me up, hit Dre up, or you can hit City Lounge up, and we get those things to you. But people, we thank y'all for tuning in. We hope y'all have a great week. Have a great weekend, excuse me. And we'll be back on Monday. And if you missed any of this show, you can go back to YouTube and watch any of the old episodes or watch this episode again. People, we thank you. It's your boy, Bill the Billionaire. Tamika Roy, y'all names Brown. Y'all have a good weekend. Good brunch, y'all.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin'. You are tuned into